What's up, speedrunners and fans of speedrunners and speedrunning and all things cyan and blue? It's Kyle Precise, it's Beco, it's Cassiothird, it's the nice person who helped me get set up tonight, whose name I don't know how to pronounce. They'll be back to saying things in a moment. It is the number 3 Mega Man 3 runner in the world versus the number 9 Mega Man 3 runner in the world in the 2022 Mega Man 3 Any Tournament, hosted and arranged by the one and only Mellow Flows. I'll wait to get some confirmation that I am actually on mic and that I didn't just say all that for nothing. And then I will start to navigate around all of these windows to try and get this race going. While I'm waiting on that, I will go and say hello to the 2 runners who I'm honored to be in a race time GG room with. Oh, another legend! Oh my gosh! Hi, Oral!
Incredible. How's it going?
Going well, how are you? We've not met before.
I don't think so, but yeah. Pretty exciting race coming up here.
So okay, great. Okay, great. Okay. Oral, it looks like as long as our runners are ready, yep, it looks like we're ready to start this race.
Yeah, I think we can.
Are we, like, this is my first time commentating this tournament. Are we on? Like, everybody can hear our voices and whatnot?
Yeah, it should be good. I hope.
Okay.
So.
I did a whole big promo at the beginning, and I didn't get the reaction I wanted. So, but hello. Thank you for being here. We're gonna get this race started. We're gonna get. I'm just gonna confirm that our runners are still ready.
Yeah, countdown's gonna start soon here.
I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're just waiting for the 15-second countdown to begin.
Yeah, just waiting for you to.
Cassio says he's ready. Beco is ready too. Oh man, I feel like it's more power than I ought to have, but I'm going to type the .leave. All right, the countdown timer has begun on our end. Of course, there will be a delay on the, well, no, well, there's a, yes.
Yeah,
Things are starting soon.
Yeah, the countdown started. We definitely heard that space bar or whatever that was.
Condenser microphone, baby. All right.
All right, should be anytime soon now.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. I don't know. Thank you so much to the person who helped this stream get set up, whose name I don't know how to pronounce, but thank you for letting me know that we are heard.
And the countdown started. Let's go. We can see that on beco's side.
Yes.
And here we go.
Let's go. Whew.
Alright, so both runners are going for the same route. We're not gonna see any difference of the routes whatsoever, so that's cool. We have like 2 top runners here. It's gonna be pretty epic to see.
Yeah, top runners in both senses of the word, doing top first, but also we've got the top runner in Japan and the almost top runner in Brazil. Madu is now the top runner in Brazil, but Cassio is a close second. They are 8th and 9th in the world, respectively. Beco being the number 3 Mega Man 3 runner in the world.
So I'm a bit curious to see what beco will do, especially in Shadow, because I heard he had a lot of trouble on this past few races, especially in the parachutes. That's gonna be interesting to see. The very first scary strat coming up is the last jump on this last room and top. We'll see if both runners go for that or just bailed. I believe they're going to bail. I will see.
It's about a 1 minute time loss, I believe, if you miss it. So Cassio plays it safe.
1 minute time loss?
Beco plays it safe too. Well, I'm not. It's a big time loss. So you go back to the checkpoint.
Oh yeah.
On
You
that
mean
hole.
if you die? Yeah.
If you die. Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, I thought you meant like if you just don't go for it. Okay. No, it's fair. Well, I didn't saw the health, but beco is really low. Okay, that's pretty scary.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Not that
And
it would
we're-
matter too much, but if you just accidentally like do a jump instead of a slide shot on the very last hit, that could be pretty tragic. I mean, that could have been pretty tragic. But, I'm saying this because this happens to me a lot. So.
All right, and so now we're going into the shadow stage where we'll get to see those parachutes you were talking about. If I can squeeze in just a little info about these runners before that screen, I did some research before the stream. cassiothird has been speedrunning Mega Man 3 since at least, wait for it, 2014. And beco only has times on the leaderboard from 2021, but he's been on speedrun.com since 2014. So these are both veteran speedrunners, if you can't tell that just from watching their play. Cassio, as I said before, from Brazil, just a very, very humble man with a beautiful, he speaks Portuguese on his stream, just a beautiful, kind, relaxing voice, and I've actually had the opportunity to meet him in person, and he's just a very humble man, in addition to being extremely talented. Beco is more of an enigma. He streams without a mic, and I'm going to shut up now because Cassio's on the parachutes, and he took that one a little slow. He really seems to not want to die here.
Yeah, pretty good.
What do you
though.
see on yeah.
So beco, oof, that wiggle was kind of scary, but he made it through. So the first, I think they're going for the same strat. So the first parachute is actually a 2-frame jump, and the rest of it is you have to react to what the parachute does. There's like, I think 4 different patterns you can have, but basically the ones you usually bail on, like you go back, is the high jump, because it's really hard to mate it.
Wow, only 4 patterns. That's a lot kinder than I would have expected. I'm a magnet first runner myself. I don't actually I've never experienced the thrill of spinning through this.
Yeah. I mean, it's still pretty recent for me, as I made the switch actually still pretty recently. But yeah, here we go, Gemini. So
Right.
Cassie in the lead for now. Not a lot though, so it's only like a short lead. I'm not entirely sure of the lead, but like anything can happen, especially in the next few rooms in that stage. It's probably one of the most technical of the three. Like, because once you pass Gemini, the route gets a bit easier as you start out with like 3 really difficult stages.
Yeah, the
Yes,
top.
shield.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, please talk over me. You.
It's alright.
No,
Right.
you know more what's going on than I am, so I will always defer to you.
So looks like Cassio unfortunately hit the wrong tadpole, so you cannot attempt the zip that just beco did here. So nothing too major. Like you can, I think this is the only zip. Oh wait, no, we might see some zip in Snake as well. We'll see if they.
Ooh, spicy. I want to see those snake zips in a race.
I wonder if beco will go for it. I don't know if Cassio does them in the runs. I don't know.
Right now, I'm admiring these single block slides. Certainly one of the scary things in this Gemini stage.
That was a really well executed from both. Those block slides are way more difficult than it looks. Like in this game, you have like an 8-frame frame roll when basically after you start a slide, you can't jump out of it. So you gotta make sure to really start your slide from the left side of it with the block. I mean.
Ooh, beco demonstrating that each of these beautiful fights from both runners, and we're pretty much a dead heat coming out of the third stage. But beco demonstrating there that each Gemini man has its own iframes. So you don't have to wait the usual, I don't know, what is it, 26 frames to deliver a second hit to a boss with Gemini Man, as long as you hit one and then hit the other right after.
Yeah, and here we go. It's almost tied.
Yeah,
I think beco's fight was like pretty much perfect for what he wanted to do. I'm not entirely sure because I only seen the end of it, but look, just by looking on the position he killed him, it seems good. And Cassio going from the Buster first screen, what a Chad.
Oh my gosh. That's
like really difficult to do. You need like a really good match. But he unfortunately missed the cannon. No.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I saw... I could be wrong, but I think I saw Elanesia doing Buster on that first screen once, and pretty much everybody else laser. I don't know. My knowledge of the game is a little out of date, but do most top runners still use Gemini laser there? Do you use Gemini laser there?
You still use it's just it's just a dumb strat. Like, if you have like a really good match, you can go for it. Like I feel like it's a bit easier to do it on the Dock Needle, but because you have like more space to do that. But it doesn't mean it's faster. If your match is slow, it's not really worth it to go for.
Oh my goodness, that I have a comment after this needle fight, which hopefully will go very quickly for both runners, and it does.
I think they got the same pattern. They both got a high jump.
I think because of those turrets early on that Cassio hit, he played it very safe with that stomper at the end before the gate. And he did not slide through sig damage.
Yeah, it was really low, yeah.
And the irony of that for me is that I think my very first question in the Mega Man 3 Discord back in 2016 when I started running the game was about that stomper and is there a safe way to avoid damage? And Cassio was telling me, just take the damage. It's easy to get the second slide without getting hit again. And
yeah, that's pretty funny.
6 years later. But everything's different in a race, of course.
Yeah.
To be a little safer.
You can roast him for that if you want at the end.
I will. Alright, so now we might get to see those zips you were talking about.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh, they're both going for it. Look at
Let's
the time.
see. If Beco gets it, looked like first try. Cassio second try.
Yeah, that was so insane because on the setup they were like literally saying that was insane. Unfortunately, Cassio jumped a bit too low, I think. I'm not sure what happened. He did take damage though.
They made it look effortless. Is it effortless, Oral?
It's not.
Yeah, that was my experience.
It takes a lot of practice. I've done it a few times in practice, but I'm like definitely not good enough to pull that in one day.
I think I've read there's a video you can watch that shows you how to do it, but it's by Fast@CC, and in true Fast@CC tutorial fashion, it's 15 minutes long. So not easy. Oh, Cassio gets it again.
Let's go. We're seeing like some pretty epic gameplay from both here.
It's so good.
Unfortunately, Cassio pulled back behind a bit because he needed a few try. That's why the zip is not really like, it's only like a 33 strat, because like if you miss it like a few times, it's already not worth it. And over the very, very trivial going away with rush jet, like it's only worth it for like a very top runner.
See Beco. Oh, they both got the pink off of Snake Man before the fight started. Wow, these guys are bringing the swag.
So Cassio with the worst pattern, unfortunately, though. Like Snake can stop at 2 different locations or just not stop at all. Ideally, you want him to just not stop at all so you can kill him in the middle. Unfortunately, he did not got that. We may see that on the next races, though.
Magnet Man!
That seems like a familiar name, right?
Yes.
Nice smash from Cassio. Look at this. Destroying this pro fight. It's definitely not as easy as it looks.
Ask your permission, Oral, before the next race if I can sing Magnet Song in this stage. I didn't want to just burst into it in the middle of the commentary, but I wasn't expecting to have sound. You know, last time I commentated something years ago, we didn't have sound when we on our commentator restream. So it's a luxury I was not expecting to have. Yes, sir, or ma'am, or I will change the audio to Beco. My apologies. I am. What did I literally just. Rusty.
It's alright. It's alright.
Rusty, switch to this player. Beco. Right. Yes. I didn't hit the done button.
So Magnet has 2 different patterns. Beco got the worst one when he unfortunately didn't froze, and Cassio gets the good one, but unfortunately missed the last hit, so he killed him on the right side. Nothing major, but I think it kind of kills the time save you already get from this pattern, because the plan is if you get a froze pattern, you can just cancel this by hitting him.
Yeah, you can
or staying close to it.
Yeah, there's also this little feint you can do where you jump up and kind of wiggle around him and then come back, and it makes the shield go away. But that's
mostly for Buster only fights.
Okay.
Magnet first, yeah.
Right.
And here you go, hard man. I think we might see 2 different strats here. There's like a bunch of different routes you can do with your weapons in this stage. People sometimes just stay on Buster, and other people stay with Rush Coil to use Shadow Blade on the fight. We'll see what runner thoughts here. So Beco quite not killing this monkey here, but that's alright. But Cassio just destroyed it. No big deal. Oh, but he missed. He missed, unfortunately, the coil jump. Not. Oh, so both are going for coil. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, double tank. Come on, Doozer.
Oh man, and these are.
I want to say these are some of the more generous dozers with their hitboxes. Oh my gosh, Katsu's getting terrible luck.
So they're both going for the same strat here. So the plan, I think the biggest time save is especially this fight that can go really kill. Like, look at this. It's so quick. That was not even the quickest cycle. We might see it on Cassio's side. Oh, you missed a Shadow Blade. That's unfortunate.
Oh my gosh.
But there's 2 time save with this. You can use Rush Coil on the, I think it's the Trive Wave Mitt, I think it's called. Because you can just avoid like most of the climbing with Rush Coil. And you can also use Shadow Blade here.
That Shadow Blade Proto Man fight just made me want to switch to top first. Wow.
I'm not sure on how quite difficult that is, honestly.
Oh,
because I've never attempted, but from what I've heard, this is actually really difficult. So.
I'm sure. Like, he made it just like a regular a Proto Man Buster fight. You can only mash him down quickly if you're willing to get super close to him.
Yeah.
And Shadow Blade, if you're having to wait for it to get all the way over to him, it doesn't go like Beco just made it look.
Yeah, it's,
if you just try to do it on a whim.
I forgot who came up with this strat. I always say that every stream I'm commentating, but because I keep saying this strat and I always forget who came up with it. I think the first that started doing it was Prissy, but I could be completely wrong. Either Prissy or PJ or whatever.
Those are excellent guesses, both.
Yeah, it's like one of the two.
Also, magnets on the dozer. Is that customary to use magnets on that Met dozer?
Yeah, it's not the fast. I mean, it is the fastest way. Yeah, there's like multiple ways of doing it.
Okay.
Again. But the plan is to like keep magnet till the end, so you can kill destroy the last block that came here. Oh, this menu from Cassio here. But yeah, and basically you just finish everything with Shadow Blades.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a really difficult stage, honestly. It's probably like the most chill, quote unquote. God pattern from Beco here.
Oh wow! Oh, and he gets on top. Very nice. Wow. So these runners are less than 10 seconds apart. There's about a 16:30 kill from Beco and 16:39 from Cassio, but I don't really need to tell you all that. You can see that with your eyeballs. And oh my gosh, both runners finishing the 8 robots in under 17 minutes.
No big deal. Yeah.
No big deal. Wow. This is the race I signed up to commentate. Incredible.
So yeah, but here we're coming to the dog stages. We're starting with Dog Gemini, probably the most tricky one, especially this room right here. Very notorious to kill a bunch of aces, especially good ones. And the triple like a Chad, no big deal.
Beco's slides are so smooth.
So he messed up one of the shots, so he had to wait a bit here. Nothing major. Oh, that slide cancel was amazing.
Okay. Oh, Beco got the wiggle at the end of the eggs. Oh, he just fell down and opened up 3 eggs while he was falling.
Yeah, look at this from Cassio. Just no big deal. What a room. Oh my god.
Easy wiggle.
Dash that fast.
Oh, they both. Wow.
He even killed the fourth row of block. What is this? These guys are not human, guys. Pretty epic mash. But those rooms are really difficult because it's like not only mashing, but it's only very tight movement you gotta do, and they both executed it really well. Oh, but Cassio messed up a bit the fight. So the plan is to like go all over him after you deal the 2 first shots.
Oh.
You unfortunately missed that. Very scary room.
Oh my god!
Here, but nice execution in the last part of it. I didn't see the beginning.
Whoa! I just realized that I thought I had been playing this spiky screen with the big fish. I thought I'd been playing that the scary way, but Beco just showed me that I've been playing it the baby way. And he's deboosting off totally different, much smaller things. Wow, that was incredible to watch.
We'll see what pattern to get, though. One bubble, let's go. There's 3 different patterns you can get. 1, 2, or 3 bubbles. You obviously want to get 1 bubble because it's like super fast. Like 3 bubble costs billions of lag, even more than Mega Man 2. And that's what Cassio gets, unfortunately. And here we go.
Alright, let's see what music despawn setups we're using. Beco using the Darko setup, where you go all the way to the right wall, it looks like.
So, this thing happens because we trigger, basically, a death as you trigger a screen transition, so it kills the music and saves about 2 seconds or something like that. I'm not sure of the timestamp, but I think it's 2 seconds. Or 2.5. I never remember the timestamp.
And regardless of how much time it saves, it makes these jumps that Beco's making right now a lot easier.
Yeah, because you don't have to deal with you almost have 0 lag pretty much.
Yeah, for anybody new to Mega Man 3...
Oh, the clutch jump from Cassio, let's go.
What? He did clutch jumps? Oh my gosh!
So the clutch jump here is like, this one is the most, is the best one because you can skip an entire row of jumps you need to do. Like, normally you go over the top one and go back down, but you have to wait for that. I think it saves almost a second to go for that one.
Wow. Now, does clutch... I missed it. I was running my mouth and looking at Beco's screen, but does clutch jump require a slide on one of those platforms?
Yeah, you need to slide down.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, it's I'd say it's even more difficult than an actual block slide because you have even less time to slide on them, I think. And also, if you land on the right side, like, you're totally dead, so you have to be really careful with them. Oh, and Cassio died on the last frog.
Cassio!
He had the slide, but he jumped too short, so he fell.
Alright, we do get to see some more of Cassio's mash, though, as he conserves his weapon energy.
Or interesting topspin, we'll see.
Yeah.
It's definitely... I don't know if it's the best play, to be fair. Oh, and he died again. Yeah, that's really tight.
Is that something that you think... Is topspin in that room something that you think Cassio might have practiced, or something he just came up with in the moment and didn't know quite how bad it could go?
I mean, I think this is what most people do in that case. They're dying, but I think he could use... Well, the very safe play at this point could be to use Rush Jet, but that's very safe.
Right.
But you could also use Gemini for the first half if you can't mash like he does, for example. But he's fine here, so he should be okay. But that's a major time loss there.
Because part of what makes it so difficult, whether in the regular Shadow Man stage, what makes it so difficult to do those spins is you're actually getting bumped a little bit. You don't stay in the same horizontal position when you spin. You get pulled one way or the other, right?
Yeah. So Beco kind of messed up his air fight, so there's this strat you can use with Rush Coil. When you fire Lehman shots and switch to another weapon, the Lehman shot stays on screen and takes the property of the weapon you just selected. So you use the weakness in that case, but he didn't menu in time, so all his shot just stinked and he took a lot of damage and he lost a cycle, I think. So he's pretty low. He should be fine though. I mean, he's like top 3, so he should be alright, but being this low, like, he's not that low, but sometimes you could be even lower on the health, so this could be very scary. Especially if you take a hit from one of those big mid here.
Yeah,
he's doing a great job at it so far.
He's looking so good. It looked like he just did one solid slide and never got up across the floor there, but these big bats, you can see how close he gets. And you really do have to get pretty close to them to get the snakes into them before they get too high for you to hit them.
Oh, but Cassio almost got it, but he unfortunately missed menu to Shadow, which, well, does not work on air. And he's like even lower than Beco was.
And he was hitting that spark. He was hitting that spark really hard, and it looked like he was hitting airman and iframes. And I'm sure he wasn't at risk of running out of spark, but that is a concern for a less careful player than Cassio in that fight.
Yeah, that's the thing, you want to be careful. Like, you kind of want to mash, but not at your best. Like, you just do a slight mash just to make sure you get the shots. Technically, like, the very optimal strat would be to just time the shots, I guess, but that's, like, really hard to do. And
Right.
I think I've only seen Fasta doing that, if I'm not mistaken, so... So yeah, it's pretty tough. Alright.
Oh, Cassio's health even lower going into these giant Mets.
Yeah, that's pretty concerning. If he takes like 2 damage, he's dead, basically. But he should be alright. I don't want to curse him, though.
No. He's also got to be feeling like he has to do everything perfectly now, so can't baby anything.
Yeah, he should
But
be fine.
he probably doesn't. Okay, I don't know what. I know what the hard man. I know what the Clash Man fight feels like to me. I would have picked up that health. I didn't know if he needed to or not.
Yeah, he definitely did it.
Okay.
yeah. He definitely did that refill there.
Okay, great.
Yeah. With 4 HP, he definitely did.
Oh yeah. Oh wow. Yeah. That's.
So, yeah, I don't think Beco went for the music despawn here. We kind of just skipped on Darkspark, but but yeah, the first half is not really interesting, honestly. Like, the only thing that could be interesting to see is if he gets some eventual Gemini emo, but I don't even think it's the strategy he's going for anyway in runs. So
where are we at?
You can use Gemini on this guy if you have the refill for it. I didn't catch if he got one or not. We'll see that. He's probably just gonna snake him. It's the best play there anyway. Yeah, he's gonna snake him. Nice
Good
play.
fight. I was gonna ask Oral how safe is the Darkspark music despawn in 2022? I remember learning, years ago that you had to look for a particular pixel while you were falling and try and line up there, and if you got it wrong, then you died and lost over a minute.
Yeah, it's a thing that needs some practice. Like, there's 2 pixels you can get. There's a safe pixel that's basically a 50-50. Either you get it or you don't, but you don't die. And there's like a risky pixel, and I think Cassio did not quite get it there. Could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, maybe he did? I haven't actually... No, I think he got it. I actually want to switch to his sound. But yeah, it's a 50-50, but yeah, as Medu says in chat, it's more like a lie because you just never get it, even when you get the pixel. So yeah.
I do.
But yeah, it's I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a 50-50, and then the risky pixel is like an 80% chance, 83% chance, I think, on surviving and getting it, and 17% chance on dying.
Okay. That sounds fair.
I'm not entirely sure of the odds though. I've just read that somewhere, I believe. So maybe my memory just is not good, and that's wrong, but yeah. Wally 1. The really scary thing about Wally 1, there's like, depending on your strat, like, we'll see if Beco goes for the very difficult strat. Oh, he missed it! Yeah, so that's what I was about to talk about. There's a strat here, you can land on this, like, short 1-block tile here, and you basically skip the Yoku block and save a bit of time. That's pretty risky, and if you just mistime your jump, you're pretty much dead. It's not that hard of a strat, but it could be tricky, especially in a race situation, and yeah. Not major though, because he just got pulled like 2 moves behind, so he still has a pretty big lead. As Cassio just is going to destroy those top guy with 1 jump, no big deal. And the room here is pretty, like, the room Cassio is on, this is probably the most scary room. He goes for the double slide, no big deal. Look at this. Oh, he missed the shish, but that was like so good though, right? here we go. The most RNG boss fight in the game. That doesn't looks really good though. I didn't catch all the turtles, but it didn't look really good.
Is Shadow Blade still the fastest way to fight Turtle Maker, but very difficult to actually do faster?
Wait, sorry, I didn't.
I saw Beco use Top Spin, which is certainly the more beginner-friendly one. You just throw yourself at it. But I thought I had seen, like, for people going for top times, they wanted to use Shadow Blade on this fight, but you just have to get so close, and so it's hard to do well. I don't know.
The only reason it's faster is because of the menu. Like, the menu is very fast on.
Oh. So we're talking about a very, very modest time save.
Yeah, the time save is really minor. I mean, I think you can also, like, you can time your shots better, like, if you're really good at the fight. Like, good at recognize, like, where the boss is gonna throw his turtles, basically. We'll see that first. If Beco gets the easy devil. Yeah, no big deal. Easy.
Wow.
That's a very interesting strat he does. He does like a buffer shot to kind of like start the mashing a bit early, so he already has his maximum mash as he starts. And Cassio failing is a bit on the rush call strat. I think it's a new strat that's actually been discovered by PJ, I think. But yeah, it saves a bit of time. It's a bit more tricky to get compared to the rush jet one. That's like completely free.
I'll be curious to see how Cassio's setup compares, because that lag blade at the beginning caught me off guard in Beco's setup. Alright, Cassio looking like he has a more traditional setup, and he gets easy as well. Easy every time.
And as we were talking, Beco already done with 43. Yeah, this is a very short stage, so... Oh, he messed it up, I think, yeah. So same thing as we talked about on air and Dock Needle. Cassio with the nice 1-2. You wanna use like the glitch with Rush Coil that like you fire Lehman and switch to top spin, so the shot you fire basically deals damage every frame each touch pause. So
Ooh, beautiful match from Beco on the last stone golem.
we'll see Cassio getting this kill here, hopefully on. Oh, maybe a bit late.
Oh, okay.
He did like a bit an optimal kill because he fell back down. Usually you want to land on the top, but that works too.
Do you want to finish on top because then you don't have to teleport as far?
Yeah, pretty much. He doesn't lose too much though, it's just minor there. But usually you land on the top. Hey, nice so far from Beco. Let's go, let's see the hard fight.
Why Beco used Rush yet the second time to that Hammer Joe room in Wily 1, so he'd have magnets for that fight.
I thought he actually was in trouble, but he's actually fine because he messed up one of the magnet shot. And usually when you're a bit too slow, you sometimes like take an extra damage from hard, but he was fine here.
Oh, very cooperative Needle Man.
Yeah, it's a safer. It's an actual. I think it's a safer strat to actually deboost him like that. I do it in runs personally, but you can do the double laser that I hate personally. Yeah. I think we didn't quite catch Cassio's side, but I think he might have got a topspin issue with Shadow because he does like the early Shadow Blade here, so he most likely got all his top emotes.
Yeah, he's out of top. Yeah, and then he switched to Shadow Blade to use against Shadow Man. And,
Yeah,
okay.
that's usually the strat we do when like top spin is just at 0 when we leave Shadow. Mostly when we have to actually just kill him with his own Shadow Blades. Alright, let's see if Beco gets the quick kill here. No big deal.
Wow.
We might see a we have 0 lag snake on Cassio's side. I will be happy to see that. Oh, Cassio in trouble. He doesn't have all the enough hemo, so you have to switch the Buster.
Right.
So
Cassio. Yeah, go ahead.
Zero, go ahead.
I was gonna say Cassio knows what's up. If you were playing this casually and you ran out of Magnet against Hardman, you would be hard pressed to find something else he's weak to.
Yeah.
He's invincible to so many of the weapons.
And we'll see Beco finishing with Gamma. Let's see what's right. He's probably gonna top spin. Oh, maybe not. Oh, he messed it up. So he has to. Oh no!
Oh! Oh!
1 hit away. That was an actual really good backup. Okay, GG.
Yes, GG.
Still at 34.
Oh! 34, 59.9.
I didn't catch if Cassio got a 0 snake. Damn. I think he got a 0 snake? I can't tell.
Wow.
But yeah, so for this Wadi machine kill, you fire usually 2 snakes to create lag, so you can't deal the 7 shots that you need to kill him way more. You have like more window for that. You can also do it in 0 snake, but your mash needs to be really on point. And not a lot of people do that.
Now Cassio's going to need to, I believe, use Rush Coil Glitch Shot for this, since he doesn't have any top spin. Or Snake.
Or Snake.
Or
I
Snake,
bet he's gonna Snake.
Right.
Or not. Oh, he forgot it isn't that top!
Oh no! No, Cassio!
He forgot, so he's probably just gonna, just back up like the classic strat. Yeah, but he...
That went too far before he switched. So it didn't deal enough damage.
Yeah,
One more. There we go. There we go, Cassio.
36-9. GG from both.
GG. Oral, do you have the commentator controls window open as well?
I don't.
Okay. So I think I know what I'm doing. They're both done, so I'm gonna click the done buttons. Okay, doing it. Done. Score, Beco 1. All right. Got it. Okay.
There you go.
Yay!
You did it. Yeah, I think you don't have.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to click done though. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because done is basically when they win. So one of the 2 wins. I mean.
Well, congratulations to Beco on a hard-fought victory. Wow. In the first of possibly 3 races, but at least 2 races.
Yeah.
And hopefully,
unfortunately, like Cassio died in Dark Shadow and never like Beco just only did like some slight mistake left and right. I don't think he died. Oh no, he died in Wadi 1. Never mind.
Right.
But that's like a very short death compared to the 2 deaths from Cassio and Wadi on Dark Shadow. So hopefully we see a deathless run next time.
Oh yeah, double deathless. Let's go.
Yeah, double deathless, like a very close race. That'll be so epic. That's what we love to see. The chat won the race 3. We want to see race 3.
So at this time, we're going to need another race room for the runners, and I think I'll wait a couple minutes to see if one of those drops out of the sky. And if not, we can create it, or...
I'm gonna make one.
Perfect. Perfect. Alright, while Oral's taking care of that, let me share the fruits of some of this pre-game research that I did on these runners. We already talked about how Cassio is one of the best runners in Brazil, and beco is number 1 in Japan. They are number 3 for beco and number 9 for Cassio worldwide in this game. But they also both have quite a bit of tournament experience. Cassio competing in the Mega Man 3 Any tournament that took place back in 2017. And also, perhaps most famously, competing at AGDQ 2018 in the 4-team Mega Man 1 through 3 relay. And you could check that out on YouTube if you want to. Just search for Mega Man Relay AGDQ. Cassio's representing Team Auto. I still have the T-shirt. It was awesome to be there. It was one of the most intense sporting events I've ever seen in my life, and I believe this might be incorrect, and things change from time to time, but I believe it was the last 4-team relay that GDQ ever did, because it ended up being so much work that they capped it at 3 teams after that. So that it's a bit of history there. Possibly I could be making stuff up. But Cassio has that experience. beco, again, based on his Mega Man leaderboards information, is newer to Mega Man 3, but he participated in the Mega Man 1 through 6 46 Robot Masters tournament back in 2016, and he finished in 4th place, getting knocked out by Nero. So beco, definitely a veteran of the tournament scene, as is Cassio. And both of them, with blah, 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 blah. These guys are good. You know that. You just saw them race. And
the countdown started.
The countdown started. Oral, thank you so much for handling that. I'm going to close all these windows, and I'm going to focus my full attention on this race. Except one more, The
classic delay, but I should be ready soon.
Final tidbit, beco is number 3 in the world in Mega Man 3, but he's also number 2 in the world in Mega Man 4, and he's number 1 in the world in Mega Man 5 and 6. Thank you. Alright.
beco just reset, so the countdown's gonna be starting soon here. They already started here on their side, but yeah.
Oh, there's the timer. All right. Whew. Okay, let's have fun with it.
Hopefully, we see a very nice race there.
My
don't
nerves
wanna
are
jinx
out.
anything.
Hopefully Cassio and beco's nerves are out too, and we can just relax and get a couple of 33s and some strong, coherent commentary.
All right. Well, again, you know the story, guys. 3 most difficult stages here in a row. Shadow and Gemini. So if there's like a lot of flaws that can happen, it's definitely in the 3. Well, maybe not top, but definitely Shadow and Gemini for sure. Like, top is more difficult if you use the time, because you use the right stuff. And there's Doozer, so it's obviously top.
Let's give a shout out to Cassio. I said earlier what a nice guy he was, but he once spent 30 minutes to an hour sitting in my stream, talking me through that first screen of Top Man, trying to help me get past that one bolt or hopper, I can't even remember what it was, in a way that he makes look so effortless, but it's not. And I got it one time in an hour, and I felt so accomplished and so grateful to the patient and kind and generous cassiothird. And I'm sure beco's really nice too. I just haven't had that kind of interaction with him.
So Cassio unfortunately took a hit, pulling him a bit behind. I think he was actually a bit behind still. So they're both not going for the jump here, which is totally fair. This jump is like only a second, so and it could be quite the flaw if you miss it too.
I forget who it was, but in the GDQ relay in 2018, somebody went for it and missed it and lost the minute. And I want to say Cassio went for it and got it, but that could just be. If that's not what happened, that's what should have happened.
So unfortunately here, Cassio actually missed the cycle, I mean the usual cycle for top, so he lost a bit more time here. Nothing major, but this is like a mistake that can happen, like if you just shoot an iframes on one of the cycles, a few shots. I think you only have like one shot of leeway, or two. Usually it's, I think, one. You can miss one shot and still get it. Two is getting a bit hard. If not impossible. I'm not entirely sure of this info though. But yeah. Here we go, back in Shadow though. Nice user. Oh, look at the smash. Boom.
Wow.
I've never seen a kill that spot. Ever.
I was looking forward to getting to say right wall, but he didn't even make it to the right wall.
Yeah, they're just smashing so fast. That's it. Because normally, like the very, well, we can call like actual good mashers, not like crazy good mashers. Already getting a right wall kill is already good. But yeah, and I'm telling you guys, this is not easy. And this room coming up here again, as we told about earlier, is not easy either. The two-framer got it from beco.
Ooh. Ah. Oh.
So getting a two. Oh, the high jump! No! That's the high jump flaw. It's like it's really hard to get the boost and to be right on the high jump. It's possible to survive, but it's really hard to react to it. Ooh. Okay, I really thought I will get drain all his emo at first. Okay, nice from beco. Nice parachutes in the second try.
Beautiful second time.
It looks easy, but guys, it's definitely not. There's two ways you can do that. You can either go for the two framers on each jumps, which is quite difficult, honestly. And as we talked about earlier, they just do a wiggle and react to the pattern. You want to just press left as you are in contact with them. It takes a lot of practice to get used to that. So, I'm not sure how much he lost, but that's quite a time already, especially that early in the run. But anything can happen.
Is beco just? I'm showing my naivety. With top first, do you just buster that whole first screen of Gemini usually?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can also do that. I think it's actually faster to not switch, because in Magnet first, yeah, you can switch to Magnet on the
Sure.
middle.
Yeah. After
Yeah. It makes it way easier, because it's like especially easier for the last penguin, because you have to like mash a lot of shots. And with Magnet, it's very easy because you just shot 5 and you're done. But yeah, I think it's still faster to use Buster because you simply skip a menu. So I think they both got the zip here. This time. We'll see what happens in this room. This room is yeah, it's not easy. We'll see what happens. Oh, the double slide, gaming.
Wow.
Double sliding on those 3 blocks is definitely not easy. And it's also a risk that you had because you're way further right when you double slide out of those 3 blocks. So Cassie only does 1 here. Which is oh, but he missed the slide, no!
So much going on that screen. All the sprites on screen, just making it harder to time the jump.
But we got Rush Marine, guys.
Yes! Make that call. 1-800 Rush Marine. Which is also very easy to die with if you don't grab this refill. But Cassio knows what he's doing. Or just yeah. Do this.
Wow, I don't know why I got scared for him there. Even though he knows what he's doing, but yeah. We didn't saw, fortunately, Beco's Gemini, but I think he only missed one shot on this fight. Otherwise, it was like pretty much perfect for what he's doing. Oh, and he gets the big jump. Let's go, Cassio. So even though he died, it's not over for him. There's like a lot of things that can happen. Especially that early in the run. There's still the dock stages ahead of us, so...
Yeah, absolutely. I would just say that the biggest advantage Beco has right now isn't the time itself that he's ahead, but the fact that he can relax a little bit and Cassio's probably stressing out.
Yeah. That just had some confidence, especially winning the first race. I think it's the case for like most people. Like you tend to usually go for more difficult strat or like be more bold about some stuff when you just know you already won once. I mean, it's not a lot of people, but most people, I've seen that from multiple races already, that after the first race win, they usually are going a bit more wild about some strats. Like the big example is like the people that sometimes bails in races from the parachutes and just after winning the first race just go for it in the second.
Right.
I didn't quite catch up the pattern that Beco got there, but it looked good. You see, we haven't seen any Noduas late. Hope I did not jinx Cassio for that.
3 needle fights to go this race. Plenty of opportunity for a Nadua.
Nice kill. This room is really hard, the one that Cassio is in, actually. Timing the shot right and also grabbing the ladder and killing the Joes at the right time is not easy, honestly. So, well done here. And there you go, the snake zip on Beco's side. First try.
Wow.
Let's go. Very smooth. Oh, he tried to go for the very sweaty strat that barely saves any time if you do it right. To kill the snake's head. I think the only one that was trying to go for it back then was Fasta. Or maybe Fatso, I actually don't even remember, but yeah, one of the two. This strat is really, really hard and yeah, barely saves any time if you do it right. Alright, second snake zip, let's go. Yeah, no big deal. No big deal, this guy knows what he's doing. That looks very easy, guys. I swear it's not. It's really hard. You don't have a lot of window and the setup needs to be really well executed. And Cassio is getting it first try too. Let's go. I think Cassio is actually catching up a little bit there, because he's a bit more cleaner so far.
Definitely not falling further behind.
Okay, looks like God pattern. Yep, let's go. Really well executed too, right into the middle too.
Oh, Cassio getting the jump. First try jump up that ladder. That saves a little bit. That gains a little bit of time. Beco hit his head first. Oh! Wow! Both runners got 2 first try snake zips.
Yeah, no big deal. Alright. And there you go, Magnet, the one we like.
and I I'll wait till after the proto fight to sing the song. It's real quick.
Go ahead.
Thank you for your indulgence. Here we go. Magnet Man, he has a magnet plan. He'll smack you with the back of his magnet hand. His stage is filled up with Yoku blocks. His movement is rather unorthodox. First you jump over pits, then you the splits until your brother quits. Jump through the hole that splits. Beware the spiky guys and all the walking eyes. Don't get demoralized, be sure to chain your slides. And then there's a really fast part that only the bass guitar Bill can sing fast enough. And that's Magnet's song. Thank you so much for that opportunity.
That's a really good stage from beco here. I just want to point that out. I don't remember any. I don't think I've seen any mistake except that unfortunate drop he just got at the end here. And really good kill from Cassio. He barely missed the cycle. And bad pattern from beco. Nice. Nice kill from Cassio here as well. Oh, he missed the jump. That room Cassio is in here is very hard to do well. There's a bunch of ways to play it safer, but if you want to do it like optimally, this is not easy. Like, you have to be really careful with the shot to not overmash because it creates a bunch of lag. And like, you also need to time your jump right so you don't get hit by the eyeball and mash 3 shots on the way up. That's like really hard.
Yeah, and he got so close to those eyeballs before starting his mash, so that he wouldn't cause extra lag by the shots having to travel across the screen.
Yeah, but that room is really not trivial at all. And bad pattern again from Cassio.
Right, once again, beco not killing those monkeys.
Yeah, he tried to go for it, I think, or maybe his actual strat to just make, because you can't, like, he's on his side, the monkey just stayed at the top, so it's maybe his actual strat, which is also right.
Right, if you fire a certain number of shots, they go back up.
Yeah, so
yeah.
I think it's what he does. He doesn't want to quite kill them because, yeah, it's still faster, I think, to kill them, but that also works, because if you're committed to kill them and you let them going back down, it creates a bunch of lag and you lose like a lot of time. Oh, not a lot of time, but you lose quite some time. And here we go, the shadow quick kill.
Oh my gosh!
Look at this man. No big deal. That is so fast. That's also so hard. Cassio's gonna destroy his monkey.
Oh my gosh! How many shots did these monkeys take? Is it 8?
I think it's 7 or 8. I actually don't remember.
God.
I never really counted.
Right. I was just thinking if Mello in chat was saying it takes 4 shots to get him to go back up, so I was just multiplying by 2. Wow.
Nice. Pretty kind user here. There you go. Oh, he missed menued, unfortunately. So the lead is not too... It's only like a minute, I think. So... Definitely not... I mean, it's still pretty... It's still a comfy lead, but one big mistake can cost him the lead. Ooh. Really nice kill from Cassio here. Like, the objective is to, as you jump, like, the optimal kill that you want to go, if you go for that kill, is like the one that just Cassio did, but... The only thing he didn't do well is he didn't time the jump properly, so he didn't, like, just fell like a rock into the pit. Yeah, otherwise, other than that, it was, like, a really good kill. So, I think beco missed the back D boost here, so he had to do an extra jump. Nothing major. I don't think he got any drops, so he's only gonna have 2, so he's gonna switch a bit earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, other than that, we're already done with Spark. There's a very stupid strat that you can go for in this room that I think only Fatso goes for. You can slide on those, like, moving blocks. And, yeah, it saves, like, a bit of time, but, yeah, it's very stupid. Other than that, it's, like, the only... Like, the stage is pretty chill. Nothing major can happen. The only thing that can be annoying is the spark pattern or the drops you can get in the the room that Cassio is just entering here. Because you don't want to get dropped in this room, they're not useful. And I think he got a 1 from the Doozer, if I just by seeing his amount of ammo he has here.
So, Beco had a 1617 spark kill and a 1630 teleport. For race 1, I had 1630 written down. I don't know if that was his kill or teleport, but if it was his teleport, then he just finished in the exact same time to the second that he did in his first race.
That's consistency right there.
Wow.
And Cassio getting the God pattern, nice. I'm gonna kill him right into the middle and being right centered. So it looks like a 17, 20... No, 30, 30.
So 17, 30, 31,
32!
32, 30, 32.
Totally wrong. I don't have the sound, so it's kind of hard to tell.
So there's 58 seconds between these runners.
Oh, Beco
Going out of the 8 robot.
Cruising right now. Through the first half of Dog Gemini. That was really good. Those tadpole rooms he just went through here is really not trivial. The way they works is like you wanna shoot 3 tadpoles, so there's 3 on screen. So then you can just kill all the tadpoles and they're just not gonna spawn, basically.
Ooh, Cassio getting all the slides on this screen.
Nice. I think he is good. He might need, he's gonna switch early.
Switch the needle.
Wow, nice Beco. I think that was actually a backup because he fired a bit early.
Wiggle.
Look at that. That's just that's just so hard to do that. Oh, you fortunately messed up the top tadpole here, but other than that, that was awesome. We'll see what pattern Becos gets here. It's a 2 bubble. Oh, he messed up the
Oh, a
shadow
diagonal.
Oh, and Cassio missing the fight again. For a second time, I believe. That was a bit less... I mean, he ended it better this time, though.
So easy to throw an accidental diagonal on a 32-year-old piece of hardware.
Alright. Oh, and Cassio died. Unfortunate.
Oh.
This room is I think he got a short drop. Looks like I didn't quite catch his death, but that's usually the biggest problem that can happen. Like this drop right there, you get a kills your jump, especially the one you get from killing that last big fish is a run killer.
Right. Yeah, being on spikes and iframes is fine and dandy until something eats into your time, like a drop, or you were speculating it might have eaten his jump input when he got the drop.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Okay.
Oh, he missed a shot. So Beco was trying to get a 5th shot here. That's the optimal fight. The way it's faster is because you only take like damage from the short leaves, so you basically have like almost 0 downtime from the big drop you get here, which is why it's faster. And I think it's also less laggy.
I didn't know it was possible to get through that fight taking that little damage.
It's actually there's a safer strat when you just like A plus B and get hit by the early leaves to do that. So you still take a body hit, unfortunately, but you still have more health.
Oh.
Let's see if Cassio goes for the clutch jump again.
Oh! He did it, right? I mean, I saw him slide and jump.
I didn't catch it, unfortunately.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he probably went for it. I bet.
Yeah, he stayed low the whole way. He didn't go up to the top.
Yeah. So he got it.
Nice.
I didn't quite got it.
It was just one slide. It wasn't full Wally Aldo, but it was beautiful.
I mean, there's still Doc Needle, I guess. I mean, I don't want to see him dying, but this stage, especially this fight coming up here, can be quite a disaster sometimes. So.
All right.
But in any case,
okay. He makes it through the screen where he died last last race. Oh! Did you see him? Did you see him turn into a needle?
Let's go.
Cassio, I don't know, maybe everybody does this these days, but once upon a time it was something I think Prizzy discovered where you can transform yourself into a needle before you go into the gate for the heat fight.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why it happens. I don't know the technical details of that. I just know it's possible. Yeah. Someone in chat can probably explain that if he wants to.
Oh, definitely.
By the way, I just didn't mention that, but beco got a really good air fight. So he got hit from the parachute afterwards, though, I think. But other than that, this stage has been pretty well so far. So not letting any room from Cassio to catch up here. I think the last thing we could see him doing that he could fail is the music despawn in Doc's Park. Because the big problem with the music despawn in Doc's Park is that the checkpoint is after the point where you do the setup.
Right.
Nice hand throw.
Wow.
Very interesting.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh.
That was some kind of high jumps.
Yeah. Do you ever have that moment where you see the explosion and you don't know for a moment if it's you or the robot master that just died?
That was quite the scary fight for sure.
Wow.
You probably knew he was fine though. I mean,
Right.
he looked pretty confident, even though I think he didn't quite get the fight he wanted. Very nice first half from beco here. I don't know if he got. I didn't catch if he got the ammo for Gemini kill. I'm not even sure if he goes for it again, as I said earlier. But not the safer play for sure in races. Not in run. But... Nice. Oh, he missed the last shot. That's fine though. Right, is he gonna go for the easy despawn? He got it.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, he didn't show what pixel he was on, so... But if he went for it, that means he knew that was probably the safe one. I guess. I mean, that would be pretty bold to go for the risky pixel in the race, but... Maybe he was... I didn't, so... But yeah, that saves, I think, a second and a half, because you have no music for both hallways here.
He just threw away his last mag just for swag.
This is sneak kill. So me, I have not enough Gemini to go for it, or just simply didn't want to go for it. Nice jump from Cassio. I believe it's a 5-ring jump. Oh, look at the smash.
Wow.
Nice kill from Cassio. A lot of high jumps though. And no, Cassio didn't go for it. I think he was not even close to the pixels, so he didn't even try to back up, I think. Hey, here we go, what do you want?
Alright.
Oh, the D-boost! Let's go! Oh, that would have been so swaggy if he got both.
Is it... Do you reverse D-boost off the top and you fall into the puffy guy, or...?
No, you just... Like, the plan is to... those D-boosts are very difficult to begin with, but you wanna basically get boosted to the top platform, so you can... I'm not sure how much it saved, but... Oh, and Cassio died.
Oh, no.
Hopefully it's not a game over.
I was thinking the same thing.
Okay, nice. Beco got redemption from the last race.
Nice.
That's the strat he messed up earlier. Alright, let's go. RNG boss fight.
Alright,
That's
Cassio.
right. You want this boss to go right. That's pretty good. Oh no!
Oh, early spin.
There you go. I think that was actually pretty good turtle, aside from the fact he messed up one. Nice kill from Cassio. Alright, here we go. Wadi 2. Meanwhile, we can see some eyebrows coming up here on Cassio. Let's see what strat he goes for. Okay, rush jet, yeah. That's the old way, I could say. Or the easy way. Here we go. Any easy devils?
Oh my gosh. Underwater penguin room and easy devil at the same time. I don't know what to... Alright, so Cassio's through the penguin room. We can focus on easy devil. Beco is going to throw a lag blade at the beginning if he does it the same way he did last time. Here we go. Oh.
It's not really a lag, because you don't create any lag from it. It's more like to prepare the mash, as you can't really fire any more Shadow Blades as the Shadow Blade goes back to you. So.
Okay.
It's more like a way to like set up your maximum mashing, because you may not have your best mash as you first start. I know some people does it too.
Because while the blade is out, you can mash, like get started, and that you're still waiting for that blade to come out. Got it. So you don't have to warm up.
Yeah.
And possibly get your timing off. Okay, got it.
Not a lot of people does it. I'm not sure who first came out with that. I think it's Bison, but I'm not sure. But yeah.
Wow.
It works better for some people to do that. So. And by the way, easy.
Oh yeah.
Just cool. Forgot.
We're contractually obligated to
just
say those two letters.
Nice stage from Beco. It just had the time to cruise through Wally 3 in the meanwhile with one nice 1-2 also. Oh no! He should be fine. Okay.
Wow.
Time for a ride.
Oh my gosh.
Those bees are gonna be a pain.
He got rushed it out and then he bonked his head and fell off again.
Yeah, he still lost quite the amount of time though, but oh no! He threw it too early. Oh my god, it's
oh no!
Well, at this point, the game over he doesn't really matter because
there's no checkpoint.
There's no checkpoint in Wally 2, so
even if you died,
that must feel pretty rough because he already almost died once and he just died right after. That must hurt a lot. I mean, not a lot. I mean, he probably knows that he's not in good shape. Oh, nice Beco. Okay, Beco has to either go for the snake kill here, which he will probably, because he went for it last time. Okay, nice redemption from Cassio here. Oh, but he messed up. Oh no, and he messed up the backup. So you can use Rush as a platform like he tried to do, but he unfortunately did to. He jumped out too early, and I think Beco is fine. I was about to say he's gonna play a bit safer on this kill, yeah. So you can do a damageless kill. That was a beautiful kill, by the way. To save some life, so you can do deboost strats, mostly for Magnet and Spark. Oh, Nadua! Let's go!
Nadua! Thanks, Beco!
There you go. Oh, and Cassio died again. He has to be careful though, because I don't think he can deboost. Okay, yeah, he's taking the health, yeah. He was literally just 1 HP.
Wow.
If he would have not took that, so... Yeah, because you can make this fight damageless. Like, he got the 1 jump here, so you would have been able to make it damageless. But if you don't get this pattern, yeah, it's very hard or like close to impossible to get damageless Spark. So...
Oh my,
I don't want to say
oh
it's
my
impossible.
God. Ow. I guess
There
that's
you-
the strat, but the way that Cassio drops Rush over the spikes and jumps before Rush is formed is just terrifying to watch.
Yeah, that's the new strat that PJ came up with. That
Okay.
save. I'm not sure how much it saves, but I think it's almost a second. I'm not entirely
Wow.
sure. Nice kill from Beco here. We get the feet dance from Cassio here as he's preparing the easy kill. Oh,
Oh
look
my
at
gosh.
that! Easy.
Yeah. He got all but 2 of the hits on the first jump, it looked like.
Alright, here we go, Beco.
Okay, Beco.
He has to go for snake kill here, and he probably will. Oh, Cassio messing up the 1-2. And
Yeah, that's the
GG.
KLM. Wow.
I think that was a 34
Oh my
flat.
gosh. Let's see what I don't know that I ever got into the race time. Yeah, so he probably done first and then like yeah. Wow.
I mean,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
hard to split on time anyway.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
It
Wow.
definitely looked at like a 3401.
Wow.
A 34 flat. GG. I think it's still the best time on the tournament so far. Really good run.
GG's Beco. Wow.
And I think
Just within less than 20 seconds of his PB. It's no big deal.
yeah, unfortunately Cassio forfeited here.
Oh my gosh, I've never seen these 2 stompers like this though. This is a pretty cool visual Cassio's giving us. Wow. Oh. Cassio's going for ace. Nice.
But yeah, GG to
GG.
GG to both runners. Yeah, unfortunately Cassio had some very unfortunate mishaps in Wally 2. He was still behind anyway because he had some previous death, so I think that will not have changed the issue of the match, considering like Beco got a faster time than Cassio has as his PB, so pretty wild honestly. But yeah, that's still a really good gameplay from both. We wished race 3, unfortunately that's gonna be for another day.
I learned a lot. Thank you so much, Oral, for your patient explanation of
Thank you.
top first strats and so on and so forth. I got the bracket pulled up here, and it looks like Beco, with his victory tonight or today or whenever it is, wherever you are, Beco will be playing the winner of tomorrow's race between Colonel Fatso and Green Mario. Another very close race. I mean, we're in the winner's bracket here, so these are all very solid, very low time PBE players. So that'll be Beco's journey, and then he's within spitting distance of the final. If you take a look at the bracket. But Cassio, meanwhile, his journey is not over. Cassio, do not give up. You are headed to the losers bracket, where you sent me a little bit ago. But you will be facing the winner of Mushroom Boy 2010 and Mad Mega X381. And then, Cassio, you just need to make it through 2 more rounds in the losers bracket to face the winner of the winners bracket. So this might not be the last we see of Cassio third.
Yep.
Which is great news to me.
Yeah,
Cassio
hopefully it'll be funny to see like a revenge at some point. Cassio versus Beco again.
Oh my gosh! Yes.
That could, considering the actual standing so far, this could definitely happen. Like, but who knows?
Absolutely. Only 30 seconds separating these people's PBs.
We could see that again.
But Beco just showing nerves of steel tonight, just getting it done at a very high level. Great. Only the one death that I remember in Wily 1 in the first race.
Yeah.
Going for a strat that need to go
I mean,
for.
they both went for strats that were very sweaty, like the snake zips, no big deal. I think they messed up almost not. I think I don't remember any messed up from the snake zips, which is very incredible in a race situation. Maybe one from Cassio, I think, on the first race, but other than that, yeah, that was a really good race to watch. Anyway, like always, and. Yeah, so it looks like both runners will skip the interviews, so unfortunately,
Well, thank you, Cassio. Thank you, Beco. Good luck to both of you in your future in the tournament. And Oral, thank you one more time for joining me for commentary tonight and taking the lead on the Strats Talk. And do it again sometime.
Yeah. Well,
oh, and thank you, chat. I was too nervous to really interact with you tonight, but I read everything. Yeah. Well, I read lots of things you said. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's already some runs that are scheduled for like a few days. Like there's one tomorrow, Fatso versus Green Mario. It's gonna be interesting race as well. There's
Absolutely.
a few. And you also will be playing on Monday.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
If you want to see Magnet first, if you want to see a comfier run, a comfier route, tune in Monday at 9 p.m. To see me race Sage Hero in well, the same game, obviously.
And right before that, we also have like another race. At 7 p.m. EST, Mushroom Boy versus Mad Mega on Monday.
Yes.
So, also interesting matchup here. We'll see what happens in those races. And,
yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah, tomorrow we'll know who Beco's going to play, Colonel Fatso or Green Mario. And then Monday we'll know who Cassio's going to play next, Mushroom Boy or Mad Mega. Exciting times.